Hey, I'm going to change this XLR real quick.
How about the Mariners?
How about those Mariners? I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
You want to know?
It's tied?
Top of the 12th.
Oh, jeez, what are we doing? One year for Halloween, I tried to dress up like Ken Griffey Jr. It was a long time ago. But sometimes I get like flashes of fear, like what if there's a picture out there and my career's over? Well, thank you for being here tonight with us. I was reading Jekyll and Hyde back there. They're putting on that play right now. It's crazy. There's a playbook in the back, and I was trying to remember lines and things, pretend like I had a part. It was scaring the shit out of me. I'm going to play some old songs first. See if they're still in my mind. There's a song called Galveston. That sounds terrible, though. Get there. Oh, I know why. This is one of my stronger starts. So far, so good here. What inning is it now? Is it still the playoffs? I left New Orleans in a rainstorm, heading west. I had a song hidden in the sole of my shoes, and she took the rest. buys my money and my peace of mind. She took all the best. But I gave away so much, I don't know it's mine. I must confess. And wave goodbye to the piano man on the corner. And smoke my last one down with Amy from the north. Sleep on the beach among the cigarettes and glass, making my way to Galveston. Making my way to Galveston. Making my way to Galveston. A wandering heart just holds you down, and I'm tired of town after town. The face of a girl I once loved, she keeps me up. On my way to Galveston, Galveston. On my way to Galveston. And wave goodbye to the piano man on the corner. And smoke my last one down with Amy from the north. And sleep on the beach among the cigarettes and glass, making my way to Galveston. Making my way to Galveston. Making my way to Galveston.
Very handsome tonight.
James, you can't do that too often or people are going to catch on. It's not going to sound sincere, you know? I told you it was every third show. I woke up today like a ship cut loose, and the wind in the night carried me out to sea. And what puts me to bed is what I lose when these eyes of mine come staring back at me. But I won't cry for the rising sun. And all this dark is hard, but I will grow taller. And the dreams of a boy are the gold in the water. They will come, they will come, they will come. I set the valley on fire and I'm running for the hills, and the flames growing higher, it's licking at my heels. And there's a cliff up tall, just waiting on my fall. Well, I give everything to get up, and still I'm gonna lose it all. But I won't cry for the rising sun, and all this dark is hard, but I will grow taller. And the dreams of a boy are the gold in the water. Yeah, they will come, they will come, they will come. I feel older by 1,000 years. All these broken things are burning at my side. I want to see through the mist and out into the clear, but I'm blind just the same by day or by night. Still I won't cry for the rising sun, and all this dark is hard, but I will grow taller. And the dreams of a boy are the gold in the water. They will come, they will come, they will come. They will come, they will come, they will come. They will come, yeah, they will come. Yeah, they will come. In the spring last year, no, this year, crazy. I went to Ireland and I brought two friends of mine that I went to high school with. And after high school, we built houses together and kind of worked together for a while. And then I started playing music, and they don't really give a shit about that. I don't really know if they'd ever been to a show, really. And it's just something they kind of gave me shit for over the years, you know. You know, they'd text and be like, you know, had a hard 10 hours drywalling. How was it sharing your feelings, you know, in San Francisco? So they're real jealous like that. But I've known them for a long time, and we've hung out in a lot of contexts that are not music, camping, fixing engines and things like that. So I invited them to Ireland to come just like do this tour with me. And it was so strange. From like moment one, I was like, what have I done? But one of my friends, he made all these little buttons to give out to Irish people. And I thought they'd be like, nice little ambassador buttons or something. He had found this yearbook from a college in Alabama from 1960, and he cut out all the women's faces. And he made buttons of these women. With no context at all. And at every show, afterwards I'd be selling them CDs and things, and he would be asking people if they'd like a button, I guess. And then I would hear him like awkwardly explain to people who asked what's the significance of this woman's face on the button. That he just found this yearbook. But last night we were in Vancouver and I found 3 of these buttons banging around in my case. So, and I had this memory and I texted him. I said, found 3 of your creepy buttons. But I liked the feeling of finding them because it was a strange thing for them to be in my world on tour. Like after a show, we'd drive back to where we were staying or something, and they would just give me shit the whole way back about how like someone asked for a signature on an album or something. But they knew me as like we used to do this thing when we were in high school. We lived in Eugene, and we'd go to frat houses at night and steal their couches that they would leave out on the lawn. And we had this spot up in the mountains outside Eugene where we burned couches. That's all we did. That was like the whole event, was to go steal a couch and drive up and set it on fire. And then they're at the merch table and someone's saying like how a song really affected their life or something. And they're like, what the fuck? It was just a nice memory of that when I found this button. Like, I wish that was a segue, but it's not. It was a heavy song here. You don't remember making all those plans, but I do. You don't remember promising to never do it again, but I do. Now you're down on your knees one more time, and I don't know where to draw the line. And this house that we built is up in smoke. I don't know how to let you go. I don't know how to let you go. You don't remember everything that you broke, but I do. You don't remember all the poison that you spoke, but I do. Now you're down on your knees one more time, and I don't know where to draw the line. And this house that we built is up in smoke, but I don't know how to let you go. No, I don't know how to let you go. I'm buried underwater, holding my breath for two. But I wasn't made to carry another like you. You don't remember the way you used to hold me, but I do. You don't remember the things you whispered to me, but I do. And now you're down on your knees one more time, and I don't know where to draw the line. And this house that we built is up in smoke, and I don't know how to let you go. I don't know how to let you go. I don't know how to let you go. Well, there's holes in all the side walls where the wind it brings the rain in, and the gold crowns have been found out to be brass that has been painted. There's holes in all our Bibles where we make secret compartments to hide the broken treasures we smuggled out of the garden. And we gaze at our reflections like insecure children, poorly dressed and always panicking in the bodies of men and women. And we stumble on like drunkards toward a cliff just because none of us cares about the end when we're trying to find love. And we get moving in the morning, we suffer on into the evening, where we finally drink the whiskey that soothes our disbelieving, while others find a quiet place and build a fence around it, spend their time on the money they make and find ways to talk about it. There's an lucky, find an anchor in the storm. Some of us never learn to see beyond the place we were born. Time is a mystic with a briefcase in his hand. You can pay to look inside it, but you can't afford to understand. And maybe heaven is a place that doesn't have an address. And maybe that's okay, just like joy or sadness. You can be God in a cigarette, just the same as in a sermon. And the devil's always listening to those who are deserving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If anyone would like one of those buttons, I think I have three. It's like something a serial killer would do or something. I tried telling you that. I'm not a religious person, but I used to be. When I was younger, I grew up in the church. That stuff has a way of kind of sticking, you know, like you kind of frame things through that lens for the rest of your life, in some ways. So here's a song full of questions that is framed through that lens. It's called Garden. Nobody knows me, where I go when I'm angry, or how often I'm lonely. I guess it's the same thing. Nobody knows me. And in my mind there's a garden. It's full of beauty and darkness, full of sorrow and sweet things, where my heart can be honest. In my mind there's a garden. And in that garden there's a fruit tree that I eat from it daily. The same that Adam and Eve ate, what does that make me? In my garden there's a fruit tree. Oh, I want to know the secret. I want to peek behind the curtain. I want to find out for certain if I'm here on purpose. I want to know the secret. As if knowing would save me from the things that have made me. As if the mess that I'm making isn't really a blessing. As if knowing would save me. And in my mind there's a garden. It's full of beauty and darkness, full of sorrow and sweet things where my heart can be honest. In my mind there's a garden. In my mind there's a garden. In my mind there's a garden. Want to go on an imagination journey? Okay. Okay, pretend that you're an 18-year-old Spanish boy, and you're alive in the 1500s. Really work hard to put yourself there. So you're an 18-year-old Spanish boy in the 1500s. And you live on the coast, in like a port town, kind of like Bellingham. You're taking a walk down by the docks one day. And you're thinking about your life because you're getting older, and your dad is a farmer, and his dad is a farmer, and his dad is a farmer, and his farmer's all the way back. And you just really don't want to be a farmer. It doesn't feel like there's any other options for you. And so you're kind of shuffling down by the dock, and maybe you're like kicking a dead fish around. And you just kind of feel that feeling of being stuck. You know, but it's all in Spanish. You look up, and you see the famous Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés down at the other end of the dock. And you recognize him right away because you have his playing card. You collect all the famous explorers' playing cards. Your dad gives you endless amounts of shit for it, for being a dreamer. And you see him, and he sees you, see him. And he turns and he walks up to you. And he offers you a job sailing on one of his boats. And before you even think about it, you say yes. And then your whole life kind of opens up in front of you in a way that you never thought would happen. Okay? Check the canvas, inspect the ropes and the rations, drawing lines on the maps and tell stories of riches and the glory that God gives to those who fear Him and hold the Bible against the blue sky of morning, and shout a prayer like a warning. Look the boys in the eyes and pretend they are grown men, and then nobody's dying, and watch the land fade, black ink over a landscape. No lines but lines that you make. The mind becomes a fragile thing, so far from our homes and kin, out on the ocean. And close your eyes now and hold on to that easy sound of your woman in the morning, all naked and breathing, while you lay there dreaming of ways to stay. Catch the trade winds out past where any man has been. Create a God you can believe in, and twist the words until there's no sin, and the evil that is happening is out of your hands. In 65 days, the boys now are wasting away, and you whisper them name by name, the misted kiss from a darkening wave. Wrap them up like newborn babes, let them sink in the deep. And from the top mast, the boys screaming land at last, eyes wild and cracked like glass, the voice of God in a man gone mad. Start a fire so we can't go back, burn the ships down, and on the white sand tell yourself you're God's own hand, the sharpened blade of a righteous faith, in the garden without a name. In madness there is no shame, but what you make. In the garden without a name, in madness there is no shame. How are your butts doing?
Great.
I've never come to Bellingham and not thought it wasn't weird. I really like it. I like it weird. I really do, but I hadn't been here in a while, and today we got in and I was like, damn, it's so weird still. It was like a guy in like a tie-dye bear suit, like roller skating or skateboarding. All right, yeah. great. Well, you can stop imagining that you're a Spanish boy. Okay. You know those clips that you see on the internet sometimes are like that, like hypnotistic trying to people into chickens and shit. And it's like, is this real? And then you see people doing absurd things. And it'd be cool if I could do that. If I could turn the whole crowd into 18-year-old Spanish boys for an evening. There's a song about bowling. Bowling's for people who like bowling. Assholing's for people who don't bowl. So you had a nasty split, brother, rack 'em up again. And pick her up and set that ball rolling. And rolling, we're just rolling. When we're bowling, I feel fine. And I'll be in heaven if we ain't bowling. I ain't going when I die. Crying's for people who like crying. And man, you know you've cried enough for days. Get your mind out the gutter, don't go crying to your mother. What's so good about a perfect game? And rolling, we're just rolling. When we're bowling, I feel fine. And I'll be in heaven if we ain't bowling. I ain't going when I die. Spare me your country club and hideouts, 'cause hiding out's for people I ain't seen. All I need is a picture if you've got another with you. Lace up your shoes and pick yourself a name. And rolling, we're just rolling. When we're bowling, I feel fine. And I'll be in heaven if we ain't bowling. I ain't going when I die. And rolling, we're just rolling. And when we're bowling, I feel great. And I'll be in heaven if we ain't bowling. I ain't going. For heaven's sake. This is fun for me. Thank you for coming tonight. All of September I was home. And I didn't play a single show. I didn't go on tour. Anything. And that was the longest stretch of kind of that time I've had in a long time. It was really strange. This is strange too. To pop out and do this again, but it's good for my heart. I read too much news while I was home. Oh, you've heard? This is a song called Daylight. Standing alone with a ticket in my hand, I paid all my money to be here. That's why it's taken me so damn long to ask for the help to leave here. And how I imagine never comes to fruition. I've got volumes of stories to spin here, and my best dreams are only a sad imitation of a mystery that cannot be seen here. All of my nights for a glimpse of the sun, all of my faith in the great unknown, all of my love to be finally shown. Oh, daylight, won't you come? Oh, daylight, won't you come? I'm a scoundrel at best, all the things that I've kept from those who've already been here. And the words that I write were first written by them, still I claim to have something to say here. We each meet the garden as new as the first, better to eat the fruit than be blind here. Set into motion, we wonder the reason and trust that there's something to find here. All of my nights for a glimpse of the sun, all of my faith in the great unknown, all of my love to be finally shown. Oh, daylight, won't you come? Oh, daylight, won't you come? The heavy weight of nothing out there is enough to bury me down here. And this fire in my chest, it can't just run out of breath and leave no trace of love to be found here. Say again the thing that you said back then about how there's no reason to fear here. And the wind will blow, and the wind will blow. Don't mind me, I'm down on my knees here. All of my nights for a glimpse of the sun, all of my faith is just the things that I've done. All of my love to be finally shown. Oh, daylight, won't you come? Oh, daylight, won't you come? Oh, daylight, won't you come? I love touring with Anna Tivel so much. I haven't gotten to do that in a while, and just I was like listening last night and tonight backstage when she was playing. It's just my favorite way to start a show, where I can just hear her doing her magic. She's such like a master of nuance and language and being really powerful without being loud. Like if she was a painter and I was a painter, she would be really painting, and I'd be dipping like T-bone steaks into paint buckets and slapping them. That's how I feel. just feel like I learn a lot when I hear about life and about myself and about playing and about everything. She's such an asshole though in the car. Unbearable. I play this song called Paper Crown. It's kind of about deciding to kind of step off of the wheel. Just kind of leave the rat race. It's a good feeling. Wake up to the rain in the morning. Wake up from your gold dust dreaming, stone heavy in your mind. Everything moves in the wind now. Any day everyone is gonna find out you can't hold the line. It's okay. Everybody feels the same way. Everybody's too afraid to say what they haven't found. And all the answers of the modern age, they're sitting to the last page. Read the story and lose the race. It's just a paper crown. It's just a paper crown. Get up and go to work in the darkness. Come on and try to hold on to something. It's a wheel that goes around. Strike a pose and smile for the people. Take a picture, make it look so simple. There's a fire underground. Oh, it's okay. Everybody feels the same way. Everybody's too afraid to say what they haven't found. And all the answers of the modern age, they're skipping to the last page. Read the story and lose the race. It's just a paper crown. The sun come kissing through my window. I'm at the edges of my dream. There's a golden moment I can never keep it. And it's a quiet kind of scene that is moving without moving. I'm not worried about where I'm going. Oh, it's okay. Everybody feels the same way. Everybody's too afraid to say what they haven't found. And all the answers of the modern age, they're skipping to the last page. Read the story and lose the race. It's just a paper crown. It's just a paper crown. Ready to? I let her borrow my suit for tonight. Oh, soup? I said soup.
Oh yeah, that's my soup. Piping hot made from bathroom lobby.
You want to try singing Angel? It was a very old song of mine that I don't know if I remember it all. Let's see. When Anna and I first met, we recorded this song. We met somebody that wanted to make a music video of it. We were in, do you remember where we were? I don't remember where we were.
In a barn.
In a barn? We were in a barn. I just remember that there was a fog machine. In the barn, it was just really heavy fog. But that was my first experience with the fog machine. And I felt like cooler than shit. Oh, we were making a music video and there's a fog machine. That was the peak, really. The locks are all frozen, and I'm choking on the smoke from the freeway. This city's grown old, I can taste all the rust on your lips. And you know I can't sleep as I traded my peace for that payday. Now I throw down my money and pray for what I can't see. Angeline, Angeline, do you see me? One foot out the door of my heart, here hanging by a string. Angeline, Angeline, won't you let your hair down? Let's get out of this town. Let's get out of this town. It's Monday through Friday, and nothing but a breath on the weekend. It's hellos and goodbyes and nothing much in between. And we wander the streets of this city, hoping to feel something. And we stare through each other, praying that we still believe. Angeline, Angeline, do you see me? One foot out the door of my heart, here hanging by a string. Angeline, Angeline, won't you let your hair down? Let's get out of this town. Let's get out of this town. Oh, come on, come on, come on, Angeline, Angeline. Come on, come on, come on, Angeline, Angeline, oh Angeline.
with a song called There's a Treasure.
The city will still be moving in the morning. A million lives all breathing like a tide. Each one a story beyond our comprehending. Each trying to make a life feel alive. And the trees will bloom down along the river, and the kids will race the fountains in the light. And someone will cry and pray that it gets better. And someone will stop and try to change a life. The sun will rise like it always does on the day that I die. And the world will spin, the sun will go on burning. Never even know I was alive. There's a treasure that we all know, but we can't have it. It's a place beyond the measure of our minds. It is where we go when we forget we're living. It is where we go when we forget we're dying. And all the tools we use to feel important, they are useless as a sailboat in the sky. Where old bones and heartaches are forgotten, it's a place we don't have words to describe. And the sun will rise like it always does on the day that I die. And the world will spin, the sun will go on burning. Never even know I was alive. And the world will spin, the sun will go on burning. Never even know I was alive.
Well, I got one more for you. It's been so good to be here with you. Thanks again for coming. I feel like there's this cynicism that creeps up in me right now. This feeling that things aren't going to change. Some people aren't going to change. Some ideas aren't going to change. It's a really fearful idea. I think the most most powerful changes that happen in our lives, they kind of happen privately. They happen slowly and they happen privately in our minds. We kind of let go of things and we admit to things. Like the people that knew me back in my couch burning days. Really, I mean, those teachers and those kids that knew me, they knew me as a person then that's frozen in time for them then. And they wouldn't have thought that this is possible. I don't think they would. But this is a song about someone who goes through a good change. It's a really hopeful tune for me. It's called Red Station Wagon. Come say hi after the show. I'll be hanging out front, selling these shirts with me on a snail. If you want to come see me. Dan Coffee, wherever you're at, thank you so much. I can still see that red station wagon on the street by your house. We'd walk to rent movies and wander our way across town. Out away from your dad, you were always so easily found. How you let your hands dance and you let yourself laugh out loud. Hey, I remember. Oh, that night on the roof of the school, we were talking at stars, and you said that you might be afraid of who you really are. And your hand touched my hand and retreated in that desperate dark. I called you a faggot and laughed and punched you in the arm. I don't believe it. I can't believe it now. I can't believe how I let you down. The church was a boot on your neck since the day you were born. They didn't like the way that you talk and how you move in the world. How you glide like a leaf on the water, all gentle and kind. All the world wants a man who is hard, not hard to find. And you feel like a child that the God of all forgot to name. Like he gave you a heart, but he did not give you a place. Did he breathe into you just to tell you that you are to blame? Did he breathe into you just to tell you that you are to blame? I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
believe it now. I don't believe how I let you down. Did he breathe into you just to tell you that you are to blame? Did he breathe into you just to tell you that you are to blame? I don't believe it. I don't believe it now. I don't believe it. I don't believe it now. I don't believe it. I don't believe it now. Thank you guys very much for coming tonight. Cool. There's a show tomorrow night of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. There's a lot of glitter and shit in here when we got here, so it's probably pretty good you should come. We have to be in Portland, but we would be here otherwise. Okay. Here's an old Roger Miller tune we'll leave you with. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes over 2 hours of pushing broom by 8 by 12 for bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. Do that thing we talked about right here. That dance you were working on? The third boxcar midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. I wear an old suit and worn out shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I had found. Short, but not too big around. I am a man of means by no means, king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, and all their children and all their names. I know every handout in every town, and every door that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes over 2 hours of pushing broom by some 8 by 12 for bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, head.